Rise of the Guardians. The eternal winter. Once upon a time, the world was filled with light and wonder, kept safe by the Guardians, mystical beings chosen to protect the innocence and imagination of children. Each Guardian had their own special role. North, the jolly bringer of Christmas joy. Tooth, the keeper of memories and dreams. Bunnymund, the harbinger of spring and renewal. And Sandy, the gentle weaver of dreams. Together, they ensured that children's beliefs remained strong and vibrant. However, deep within the shadows, an ancient evil known as Pitch Black, the boogeyman, was stirring. Defeated once before, Pitch was now more determined than ever to spread fear and darkness. This time he was not alone. He had awakened a new and formidable ally, the Frost Queen, an icy sorceress who could control the cold and manipulate winter. As Pitch and the Frost Queen began to spread their influence, bringing about endless winter and nightmares, the Guardians found themselves overwhelmed. North's workshop was buried in snow. Tooth's fairies were frozen. Bunnymund's egg tunnels were blocked by ice, and Sandy's dream sand was turning into dark, cold dust. Desperation grew among the Guardians as they struggled to counter the combined might of Pitch and the Frost Queen. The man in the moon, the ancient being who chose the Guardians, sensed the growing peril and knew that a new Guardian was needed, one who could control the very element that was now being used against them. He called upon Jack Frost, a mischievous and carefree spirit of winter, who had yet to discover his true potential and purpose. Reluctantly at first, Jack joined the Guardians. He had always felt like an outsider, unsure of his place in the world. But as he learned more about the Guardians' mission and saw the impact of Pitch and the Frost Queen's reign, he realized the importance of his role. With the Guardians' guidance, Jack began to hone his powers, learning to channel his icy abilities not just for fun, but for protection and hope. The Guardians, now bolstered by Jack's presence, launched a daring plan to confront Pitch and the Frost Queen. They journeyed to the heart of the Frost Queen's icy fortress, facing numerous challenges along the way. With each trial, Jack's confidence grew, and the bond between the Guardians strengthened. In the final confrontation, the Guardians fought valiantly. North wielded his swords with skill. Tooth and her fairies darted through the air with precision. Bunnymund's boomerangs struck true, and Sandy's dream sand formed protective barriers and offensive strikes. Jack, embracing his destiny, unleashed a powerful wave of ice and snow, countering the Frost Queen's attacks and weakening Pitch's shadows. In a climactic moment, Jack's staff glowed with a brilliant light, signifying his acceptance of his role as a Guardian. With a determined heart, he combined his powers with those of the other Guardians, creating a magical storm that enveloped Pitch and the Frost Queen. The storm broke their dark enchantments, restoring warmth and light to the world. Defeated and diminished, Pitch and the Frost Queen retreated into the shadows, their power broken but their threat not entirely vanquished. The Guardians knew they would always need to be vigilant, but for now, they had won a crucial victory. As spring returned, flowers bloomed, and children's laughter filled the air. Jack was welcomed fully into the ranks of the Guardians. He had found his place, not just as the spirit of winter, but as a true protector of childhood wonder. With peace restored, the Guardians returned to their respective realms. North's workshop buzzed with activity. Tooth's fairies resumed their nightly rounds. Bunnymund prepared for the next Easter, and Sandy spread sweet dreams across the world. Jack, now confident and happy, continued to bring the joy of winter to children everywhere, knowing that he was part of something much larger and more important. In the following months, the Guardians worked tirelessly to repair the damage done by Pitch and the Frost Queen. North's reindeer and yetis helped rebuild homes and communities affected by the endless winter. Tooth's fairies collected and restored lost memories, bringing comfort to children who had suffered nightmares. Bunnymund planted new flowers and trees, revitalizing the earth with the promise of new beginnings. Sandy's golden dreams filled the nights with peace and hope, healing hearts and minds. Jack, meanwhile, took on a new role as a mentor to young spirits of nature. He taught them the importance of balance and harmony, showing them how to use their powers responsibly and for the good of all. Through his efforts, Jack built a network of allies who could help the Guardians should darkness ever threaten again. As the seasons changed, the Guardians continued to protect and inspire children around the world. They held regular meetings to share stories and strategies, ensuring they were always prepared for any threat. The bond between them grew stronger with each passing day, their shared purpose forging an unbreakable alliance. One day, as the Guardians gathered for their annual celebration of light and hope, the man in the moon appeared before them. He praised their bravery and unity, commending them for their unwavering dedication to their duty. He also reminded them that as long as children believed in magic, the Guardians would remain a powerful force for good in the world. With renewed resolve, the Guardians pledged to continue their mission, vowing to protect the innocence and imagination of children for generations to come. They knew that challenges